Okay, we gotta rush. We gotta rush. 3 minutes. $4.58. 2 minutes. One minute. Okay. Alright, hide the chat. We'll use the YouTube chat. I'm just gonna go musicless here while we bring this up, because I don't know. This might be one of those things where the main initial screen looks like this, but then they chop it down to be not as wide. We'll have to wait, see. This is a bit less yogurt than normal, but that's okay. I'm here on time, that's all that matters. I made it. What am I looking? I'm looking for a granola. Alright. So 90% of this probably doesn't apply to me. So we may end up putting this on the side at some point while I maybe do connections and stuff. How about you carve these? How about you carve these? How about you Cardi drop in a new diss track about how she's a sexual predator or something? I don't know. Look, okay, I don't actually know. I don't know the lore. I just know there's something going on. She's a bad person or something. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I'm trying to be relevant. I'm trying to be on top of things a little bit, but that world is not my world. I'll say that much. Anyway, hi. Now the only thing I'm really all that interested in here is apparently a, how should I say, rumors about Sonic stuff. Some of the rumors being interesting, some of it being terrible sounding, but still funny, I guess, if it happens. Either way, I don't own a PlayStation, so, you know. This is only supposed to be like 40 minutes as well, so at least it's not, you know, some whole Game Awards length production type of deal. I think we can go back down to this, right? Yeah, that's good enough. My other concern, I guess, about this would be if they show game trailers and then the game trailers have some stupid music that will get DMCA'd. So I'll have to be on top of that as far as muting and stuff. Something, Bloodborne people praying for a remake again type of thing. Did you actually play that game, Havens? All I've seen is, well, I was going to say what I think is a spoiler, because that's all I saw, but people saying stuff about Batman. Hell no, you watched the cutscenes. I've heard they did Batman dirty, or that's what people are saying. Yeah, see, like, this seems like a song that's gonna be DMCA, so I'm just not even gonna play that. Wait, Helldiver? Become a legend? Is this some Destiny thing? What is this? Not just Batman. Liberate the galaxy, huh? Well, there's a lot of explosions and stuff. Well, there's that. Wait, a mech? Helldivers 2, I was right. Yo Habibi subtitles. It's pretty lucky, isn't it?
Head of PlayStation Studios, and I'm honored to present the first state of play of 2024.
Who's this guy?
3 years of PS5 have given us incredible
why is it
immersive worlds and groundbreaking gameplay.
Why is it giving me Arabic?
Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features including PS5 game streaming, and with PSVR 2 and PlayStation Portal
Why is it beautiful?
November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with their PS5.
What up,
None
Wanted?
of this means anything without great games, like Helldivers 2, which kicks off a year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming
I
later
know
this year,
the title Helldivers. I don't actually know.
gameplay and
Like, is the
announcements we
game
hope you find as
play of
exciting
the
as we do
sequel
here at
similar to the first one?
Enjoy the show.
I think I'm mixing it up with some other game series that is, because in my mind, I'm thinking of a game that's not third-person shooter. Wait, is that game that everyone got all up in arms about because they were like, this can't be a real person, and then they find out it was like a 3D scanned actual woman or something? But then the follow-up was that, yeah, they 3D scanned an actual model woman, but then they still added stuff to make her butt bigger. It's just like, why is who cares, dude? It's not, what, so Bayonetta's fine, but this ain't fine? I mean, it's fine, but you know what I'm saying? You made it just in time, though, Wanted.
Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating
She looks like a slightly, like, less anime Genshin Impact character.
is lost during their descent from the colony. Eve
Basically,
meets 2 new
like a
companions.
more 3D version of a
Alex,
Genshin
born
Impact
of Earth,
character.
is in pursuit of an energy source
Still,
called hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious.
I don't know.
It's
Seems
rare they
strange
don't find AT
to get
bugs.
mad at.
So this must be 8 or 7.
Seems strange to get mad at.
Hard to miss the second. Then I can be your engineering support.
Suppose this doesn't have
She
music
puts
that's
her
enough to
technical
be a
and
problem.
technical knowledge to
Damon
use
said that they're
to
being
upgrade
Harby
research
serious with this, but
throughout.
Bayonetta's whole stick is up being sexy. True.
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
You don't know the lore. Maybe it's important that the character's sexy. But even still,
This is Zion. A
there's
city
been
built
non-sexy
on
characters
the last
lately.
human
What's the problem
survivor.
with a sexy character?
City underneath
Every now and
the
then.
Eve
I'm just
is
saying.
an angel by the survivors.
I realize this is not coming across the way I want it to come across. Because I have no interest in this game.
They'll seem
But
a bit wary at first.
it seemed like there was an overreaction, I guess is what I'm saying.
To rebuilding the city.
When people were complaining about this game.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes.
And there's something I kind of like about
Please save my younger sister.
devs just
Right here.
ignoring Western people complaining.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert.
Definitely has some tonal clash. You're right about that.
This place has been overrun by Nativas. And malfunctioning.
But what about
machines and robots.
2B or whatever her name is?
A supply camp in a place like this.
Isn't this just basically another version of
You'll
that?
find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads.
Because wasn't that game also worn down and run down and dirty and stuff?
At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items. Acquire new skills.
That outfit is a little much, probably.
Upgrade equipment, and more.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I guess that's
You
the
can also
crux
take
of
a
it is like,
well-deserved break.
why are certain ones allowed to be okay? Okay, Bayonetta's a little more because of parody. But then, like, the Nier one, or whatever, people are like, yeah!
And other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder
Anyway, I don't know what's going on.
Eve will seek
I've not been paying
hostile
attention.
survivors. Or
Ooh! That's a cool enemy.
something worse.
Dude, look at that hair. That's ridiculous.
What are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Nativa?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Nativas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species.
Huh.
It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
Whoa, that... It's fine. That was very...
That's the official name for members
I heard that
of
one
the
come
Airborne
through.
Squad.
It's fine.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I
Oh.
will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it.
I'm not saying the gameplay is like this, but it would be funny. Is there... Okay, actually, I'm ignorant. Question. Is there a Dark Souls-like game that features a girl character, and is that what this is?
June is different.
This is no longer.
My understanding is that Nier is very different than that. It did sound decently acted, you're not wrong. Yeah, Nier's hack and slash. But is there a actual Souls-like style game that features a mainly female character? This might be the first. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even tell. Is that what this is? Just realized there was music. I probably should have muted that a bit more. It looks like it could be that, but it could just end up being hackish, slackish a little bit. I don't know. Maybe there's all that games are brave.
안녕하세요.
Yeah, that's true.
대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다.
You're not wrong.
이 게임은 우리가
I guess I'll have to
3년간
get rid of the double subtitles there.
꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그
Oh
꿈을
yeah,
현실화할 수 있게
the
되었습니다.
Wukong game.
기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를
Very true. Rumor number 1, true. Sonic's back, baby. Not like he left, but... Now, where does the shadow part come into... There it is! They did the thing! They did the thing with the cross! They did it! Oh wait, sorry, am I supposed to YouTuber? It's scream at the top of my lungs. No thanks. I would rather not do that. So this was the rumor. That it would be Sonic and Shadow Generations thing. Yep, there it is. There it is. Nice. I don't know what game this is. But, you know, that's still cool. Are we gonna remake a Sonic 06 where he bangs a human? I don't know what this game is. Shadow and Sonic Generations. Well, that's fine, I guess. Oh, this is the finals, right? Wait. Oh no, this is the Splatoon game that's not Splatoon. That's what it is. Right. So this is the PlayStation Splatoon game. But it's Foamsters. It's totally different. Totally different. Look, I don't actually know how the game functions, but I just know that's what everyone's calling this game. So that's join the zeitgeist or whatever. Ugh. Foam-filled fun. I don't want to risk any music issues, you know? Not worth. Oh, that's in 6 days. Huh. Neat. Where's my water? I forgot my water in the other room. No. Is this Dave the Diver? What is this? It is Dave the Diver. Alright, I'm gonna go get my water. What's this? Oh, it's the same thing. That's fine, I guess. Godzilla? Wait, they're doing a Godzilla collab and Dave the Diver? What? That's actually kind of hilarious. That's kind of funny. That's kind of goofy. What up, Elemental? So you missed Sonic Shadow Generations announcement, as well as some other stuff. And whatever this is, which I don't know. I've been muting a lot because music. Trying not to get dumcud. I have no idea what this is. It's like a video game. What do you think? Looks like a video game to me. Certainly looks like a video game. Dave the Diver Godzilla is not something I expected. Dave the Diver Godzilla is not something I expected. Say that. That for sure.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Hello,
This next
Sean.
game is a result of a very close Tommy, And Mark's
I don't know why I
return
muted
of a
as if there
horror
was music.
franchise
For some reason I was like,
original
mute it.
PlayStation.
No,
Let's
it's
take a look
fine.
at what's next for Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Okay. I just, you know what that is? I know that IP name, and then like, oh, I was excited. And then I'm like, wait, I don't. It's almost like I'm excited for other people to be excited rather than myself.
Maybe I can be like her.
All right, Havens. Is that do I know this character? Is this a character I should know? New character. Okay.
Here goes.
Also, do you want me to make this louder? You jumping off a roof?
Is this a dream?
What the hell?
Who's there? What's with this place?
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death.
Dude, why do they always gotta make the bathroom so gross?
Maya?
PT style? What's PT style mean?
What the fuck? I'm sorry. Stop! Please!
Remember the P. It's just too much of a vague acronym for me to remember what that stands for. Phasmophobe, like I don't, the acronym doesn't equal anything in my brain. The Kojima Silent Hill. Was that the thing? I still don't know. Is that the thing where he showed the character's face like screaming and it was ultra realistic or something? No, because he didn't show any gameplay of that. I have no idea. Wait. Vague recollection, actually. Vague recollection. It's not like I played that, right? Is it the thing where there was a bunch of fog? No, I know I didn't play it. I was saying I didn't play it, because I knew I definitely didn't play it. Probably didn't watch anyone do it, so I probably just don't know. Great music! That guy is the classic Silent Hill protagonist? Okay. I believe that. He does look familiar to what I've seen when I've seen someone else play a Silent Hill game for some amount of time. But he also just looks like a regular guy, so I wasn't confident enough to to make that jump. Was that a pyramid head they were trying to show there? Wait, Silent Hill 2? Silent Hill 2? Remake? And then the thing with the girl on the phone is a different thing entirely, I guess? BioShock?
Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course they know. What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
Yes.
Every thought you've ever had? Your love. Your fear.
Huh.
Your hate. We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden.
Planted?
What would you do to free?
Fake memories?
We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly.
What's with this code showing up? User local. I'm not interested enough to pause. That looked like a nuke. The hell is going on here? Music again. Well, it definitely looks Bioshocky. Say that much. Is it just like is this an actual just Bioshock 3? Music. Music. Bioshock 3? Judas. Alright. Maybe, I mean, it seems like it could be still in the same world, but maybe they're just not naming it that. I don't know enough about that to say that. I don't know, like a lot of the gameplay elements look just like Bioshock, but yeah, it's probably not the same world.
Think of this fire as a beacon.
To be fair, I didn't actually play Bioshock Infinite or whatever, so it's not like I know how it ends. Does Bioshock end in a way where they can't do a sequel?
On your wife and step into the forge.
It's Kev Levine's game in his new studio. Oh, okay. I see. That's why they said, like, from the makers of Bioshock or whatever. I mean, it was very much the same, like they had the fucking thing with the hand and then a gun in the other hand. Very much Bioshocky. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that got me a little bit. But mostly because I hadn't been paying that much attention. That got me a little bit. VR? Good luck. Good luck. Playing the scary game in VR has gotta be... Like, you know what you're getting into. You are going to be freaked out. Wait, is this that, half sword game or whatever that a bunch of streamers did the demo of a lot? No, this looks too low quality. Maybe not. I have no... No. Maybe it's... I don't know. Oh, that's a fancy sword. Oh, that's cool if you can blacksmith your own things. Wait, is this just like... Is this gonna be... Am I about to get memed and it's gonna be Skyrim VR or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just seeing skeletons. I'm seeing... some less than great looking visuals at times. No, it's probably not. No, it's not. It's not. Surely it's not. Online multiplayer? Dude, did he just block that with a skull? That was kind of sick. Whoa, he did the Captain America. Okay, that was cool. He fucking spiked the ground. Oh, very, very fun. Legendary Tales, an ARPG. Well, it's not all Battle Arena. Like, there is a single player mode. Wagon. Capcom? Wait, does that just mean Monster Hunter? I feel like that's always what that means. If you saw like a dragon and then Capcom goes up.
When the time is come.
The music. Oh, wait, is this the Dragon Dogma 2 thing? Could be that. Okay, that part was cool. He like threw a grenade on it and then jumped off. It looks like they're like multiplayer taking that thing down. Is that... You're a wizard, and then he used the wizard thing as a ramp. Alright, that was cool. That was cool. Your class? What was your class before? What was your class before? The magic archer. Does it matter if your class is like it's single player, right? Or maybe with teams? Take down enemies? Yeah, we could. I don't know the lore. So maybe that guy matters. Cat guy? Lion guy?
ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンは自由な探索や幅広い戦闘を体験できるオープンワールドアクション RPG です。歴史上の人物たちと紡ぐ因縁によって物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一人の皆様それぞれの幕末を体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
I've gotten a text from my mother. Hold on. You're gonna music? Wait, this could be whatchamacallit? Look, I'm not a Sony guy, okay? Okay. I'm always a fan of that. That kind of thing. Flying is always cool. This is like a different version of that's like swinging webs as Spider-Man, but different a little bit. Why is this awful? Japan devs are fairly capable of making a historical game without crazy BS. Yeah, I can believe that. That was crazy. I wonder if their perspective is more just that they're focused on it being fun than historical, though. I know that has been a thing in the past, where devs have made decisions on that kind of thing, where they carried more about it being fun than historical. And there's something to be said about that even for Western devs in the sphere of, you know, any game with guns. A flamethrower? That just seems wrong. Kind of hilarious to be using a bayonet as like your sword and then shooting them after. Whoa. Well, you never catch Japan devs making something a lot more grounded like Ghost of Tsushima. Who made Ghost of Tsushima? Oh, that's a cutscene. We got a cutscene, an actual cutscene. Holy shit, that guy is huge. Did you see how big that guy was? The hell? An anecdote, a large portion of the Japan gaming community actually talked about this when the game released. About Ghost of Tsushima? Mystic Moon and how grounded it was. Interesting. Don't run out into the woods. What are you doing?
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
Yeah, positively, yeah. Horse, a creepy rocking horse and dollhouse.
To accept this in order to move forward.
What?
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. The choice is yours. I want
Like
you to remember
a
this.
Saw game,
Remember
but
this
as a game.
as you play your game.
Oh, is this one of those, I don't think it said Supermassive Games, though, did it? It said, like, Ballistic Moon. Rebuilt and enhanced. Oh, it's a remake. Until Dawn. It sounds kind of familiar. But, okay, a remaster, remake? Massive? Wonder why they didn't... I don't think I saw it say Supermassive. I saw Ballistic Moon. What the hell? Whoa, that was a crazy demon cat. Why does she got hands over her mouth? What's going on? The hell? Death Stranding? Oh, could be. I don't know. I don't even know what happened in that game. Did the main guy, like, get owned or something? And that's why this is like this? That's creepy. Doing. What? That was an actor or actress. That changed, right? That had to be. What? A ship?
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings.
That was kind of a cool transition from cutscene to like an actual face.
Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
It's the same guy.
These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
Why is he so buff?
Ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a
Likely story.
access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Oh, I forgot. That's just a glove. That's not her actual hand. How the hell does that work?
Bullshit.
It's the same
On the
thing.
strand.
The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind
That
if I
looks
joined you?
awkward.
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably
No, don't you have to have a stupid little shoulder sidekick the whole time? That's gonna suck.
Hey, Sam. Your buttocks. What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Why do they gotta keep doing that in video games, man?
to access the Mexico side plate gate
We're going to Mexico.
after we've confirmed network coverage.
Really? Only going to Mexico if they were in America first?
Your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always,
It's
you'll be
just
one
the
leading
same game, but somewhere else, it seems like.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
I don't even know any of the lore.
These days, some fragile in name only. You brought
Ooh, there's a
everything
river.
together.
Or a flood, rather.
Be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
She said the thing! The Death Stranding.
He's still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things
Creepy.
changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution.
Dude, that cat thing is...
They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways.
The ship's going in the goo?
Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group.
Uh-huh.
One that handles work in regions outside the UCA.
Sure.
We decided to call ourselves
Drawbridge. Dude, this is a long
With the support of
video.
the Khimera network and pass, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable.
Ooh, did he have a gun in the game, first game?
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge.
I'm guessing this is like a bad guy in the first game or something. The hell? The Joker!
Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Is that a guitar?
I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent.
Roy Baker? Not familiar.
Violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you?
Puppet guy.
Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me! Pathetic guitarist, where's the rest of your band?
The way that thing animates is so weird. It's like the FPS goes down in order for him to move. Obviously, I'm missing some lore elements here for this to make sense, but
Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you?
who the fuck is that? Really? That's his fucking weapon? That's crazy. How strange. The music's going a little, so I'm muting for now. Besides, it's just ching! Matrix, dodge, dodge, dodge. Ching! Something he said.
Thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find.
The hell is this?
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get
That's
worse.
not real hand.
Sam
That's
the man
freaky baby hand.
in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach? Really? On the beach? Let's go to the beach. That's his baby, okay.
Please understand, Sam.
Really? You're smoking in the year 20 gazillion million?
We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids.
Australian?
Equal in structure to the kind found in tar.
That's Australian.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized
Chiral?
that tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home.
New Zealand, not Aussie. Okay, dude. You're right, but like, come on, give me a break. It's basically the same. Dude, this is so long. Is half of this whole show going to be the Death Stranding video? Damn. Edited by Hideo Kojima? I don't believe that. 25. Kojima. If that's how the state of play ends.
With me today is visionary game crew.
Oh
and
god,
founder
here
of
we
Kojima
go.
Productions, Kojima-san. Welcome.
Here we go.
Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP
New IP? Oh, is this that PT game?
エスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作に
After Death Stranding 2.
ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、
Well, if it's espionage, it could also just be, you know, steak.
間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。
Or it could be that thing that was with Jordan Peele or whatever.
40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端の
Gonna say probably a bunch of nothing.
作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、
Dude, just make movies. It's what you actually want to do at this
映画
point.
でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest.
Wonder if it's that
innovations
Jordan
Sony has to
Peele
offer.
game.
More details to come.
Or movie or whatever it is he's doing. Why? Why did they do that? Because they're in Hollywood or something? Sony Pictures. No, Columbia Pictures. I was muting because music.
Before we go, I have one final announcement.
Okay, Sean, tell
State of
us.
Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at
That's in a
Final
week!
Fantasy
Oh,
VII
that's
Remake.
just for this game. Okay.
Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting.
I thought they were gonna do a full another one. I'm like, what?
Hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.
Okay. That was something. Well, okay. So one of the things that was in the rumor got shown for Sonic, like Sonic thing, but beyond that, there was a couple other Sonic things that were potentially going to be announced or whatever, but seems like not the case. I don't know. Strange. What I'm trying to think of right now is, well, I guess since we did that while eating, probably just go right into, right? And then we do connections and whatnot when we do our Apple stretch break, right? How's that? Because we've added Pokedoku to that list. So now it's like Connections, Metazua, Daily Puzzgrid, Pokedoku. Fine. I can't believe that Kojima thing was... That was like 10 plus minutes, right? That was so long. So long. Alright, if we're doing carving, that means we gotta move this. Need the box. Box to put the webcam on. Well, the second webcam or whatever. Need the towel. Suppose I changed category and title and things now? Okay. Rogue? Rogue-ish. I still did not go my parents yet, so I've not gotten feedback on the Turtle Man here. Can still figure out things to do. Then we'll pause this music. So this. Get our fireplace going, we'll get our music going. Twing! Delayed, a little bit of a delayed Woodcarve Wednesday. First carving has carved the working pog indeed. I've been having a problem with Street Fighter. I played some yesterday off stream and it crashed twice while I played. It is very annoying and strange. So that's, well, it's what it is. It's annoying and strange, really. That kind of sucks. Eh? Where's that picture of the frog? Good. Suppose I should do this. Boom. Yeah, the annoying thing about the Street Fighter crashing thing, well, obviously the crashing part, but when trying to get the answers to, I guess, what to do to fix it, there wasn't really a clear-cut answer, unfortunately. So, and I didn't have the time to actually, like, there was some other things to try, but they would have taken a long time, and I didn't want to do that at that point. Things such as, and yes, these are things people actually said they did, uninstalling the game and reinstalling the game, uninstalling Steam and reinstalling Steam and then reinstalling the game, uninstalling Windows and reinstalling Windows and then doing everything else, and a number of other things. But I don't want to do that yet, because other people were like, a driver thing fixed it for me, or, you know, a couple of other random things. I did verify integrity of game files. That was like something that I knew could be quick, but I doubt that did anything. Or I forget if I did it before and then had a second crash, or if I did it but then didn't play after. I don't remember. Boom, boom. I'm pulling up my frog pictures to refer to. Pulling up my frogs. So feel free to talk about whatever you wish. We can talk about basically anything for a bit. Maybe that means we end up taking this Woodworking Wednesday short too. I'm looking maybe to get feedback. We'll see. What's surprising to me, though completely unrelated, is that we have back-to-back months of the Pokemon movie streams being on Fridays. So that's a rarity, and then it happens twice? Certainly a rarity. Man. Pokemon movie streams. Well, there's the Tuesday, Thursday anime episode streams, and then they always usually do a movie on the first Saturday of each month. But in January, they actually did it on Friday because they had like a tournament or something running on Saturday that they would have needed the stream for. And that looks to be what will be the case for this February as well. So that means instead of being on Saturday, it's going to be on Friday. It's going to be the Lucario and Mew movie. Decent movie. Decent movie. Mew's always cute. So, you know, got that going for it. The whole Ash having the aura and stuff is a little whatever, but whatever. It's Pokemon. Because last month, since it was Friday, I rated the Pokemon stream right as the movie started. I believe it was the Pokemon movie. Actually, which one was it? Was it the one with Entei, or was it the Lugia and the 3 elemental birds? I forget. It was probably Entei then. Yeah, I think it was Entei. Pokemon Mahoovy. Let me check something. Nightbot refresh. Timers. You want this timer to call command specify over here. Note that the input passes at least. Oh. Hold on. I'm stupid. Okay. This. If that fixes that problem. Okay. Rogue. You guys do any of the like daily Wordle / any of those types of things? I don't know anyone that actually still does a daily Wordle or variant, unless they're like. Actually, that's not true. I mean, there's streamers that do it, kind of like how when I do it at the beginning, when I eat, usually on the beginning of like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday streams. Definitely streamers that do it to start their stream, but. Beyond that, I think Ludwig still does them. The only person that came on. And Northern Lion, I know, usually has a list of ones he does too. Although maybe I'm just mixing that up with him doing like movie tribute. Could be that. Could be that. Dude, you know what's gonna be sweet? It's a ways off, but the Olympics are gonna be fucking sick. There's a lot of good storylines coming out for the Olympics. As far as track and field goes. A lot of good storylines. Also just kind of been like somewhat unprecedented level of performances the past like 3 years. Now some people say that's because people did a lot of enhancements when lockdown was happening because there's no races, so they went hard on that stuff to be better, so then by the time that races were back open, you know, blah blah blah. Fill in the blanks. Others say shoe technology, which is true to some extent. And then others also add in changes in training, which is also true to an extent. So hard to say what contributes the most there. Hard to know. Part of me wants to start in the front. I just do a V shape to cut in a little bit in the middle here. Kind of awkward to hold it this way. Okay, and that. That. Yeah, maybe we'll only do smaller amount of wood carving today. Instead of a full wood carved stem. Here we go. Feet enabled. Not really. Have a middle line, so that's something, kind of. Something. Right? Something. Something. I have watched some people play the new Tekken for sure. I've never really done 3D beyond as a child at a random arcade for fun, button mashing type stuff. I don't think I would be that interested in trying to learn Tekken. There's like 1,000 billion moves for every character. Which is both cool, but also like, oh god. So I imagine like you can probably just learn like 10 to 20, and that's all you need to actually, for your playing your own character, actually be able to do okay. The problem would be when you run into like someone that actually knows more than that, or rather uses moves outside of the 10 to 20 that are good for their character, and then therefore you don't know what's like safe, unsafe, etc. That type of thing. Trying to like mark the guy here. That actually the middle? Probably should have done using the bottom and then measured and then done a middle there, then that way I would actually carry it through, but oh well. Instead of sharpening the pencil, you can just shave your pencil. Unnecessary. Still. I have the ability to do that. So, you know, that's something. It's something. Oh boy, oh boy. You guys see that Elmo stuff? I shared it in the Discord. There was also a Senate hearing today with like Mark Zuckerberg, Discord CEO, TikTok CEO, maybe a couple others. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw parts of it. And Ted Cruz actually kind of went a little based for a moment there. Guy you hate actually kind of makes a good point type moment. He was grilling the TikTok guy about heartbreaking, exactly. He was grilling the TikTok guy about, well, a bunch of them were grilling the TikTok guy about you know, working for the CCP, Chinese Communist Party, this and that, so forth. That kind of thing. But he went at it from like a bit of a different angle that was like a little less lame and just saying like, you were working with China, bad. He was instead going at it from an angle of, you know, what they decide to push or not push with algorithms, as well as what they decide to censor or not censor. So it was like, and he was comparing it with other platforms. So he was like, okay, on Twitter, Taylor Swift has, you know, blah blah blah, this many hits more than Donald Trump does. And then he, you know, compare it to like Twitter and other things. But then he's like, so then tell me, why is there such a drastic change in the ratios that, for the most part, seem to line up relatively with other platforms? Perhaps say, Uyghurs or whatever, or you know, why why is the number of things that pop up on TikTok for Hong Kong protest, however, you know, the ratio is off? And then, you know, the guy's like kind of trying to answer but like not giving answers, and then Ted Cruz drops Tiananmen Square on him, and you know, oh, he dropped Tiananmen Square, oh shit. And the, you know, the guy's like doing what he can to not respond but respond, and then Ted Cruz follows up that with like, what do you know what happened on Tiananmen Square? And it was just like, you know, that's a big like, oh, he can't say that, what, because, you know, China does what they can to suppress that shit. And he just says there was a protest. And Cruz is like, oh, a protest, huh? It was like, oh, damn, he kind of did get him. He kind of did, you know, insert RNBA meme, boomed in. He boomed me, he really boomed me. Yeah, it was, I was like, damn, alright, Ted, you kinda got him with that one. You kinda got him with that one. He boomed him times 4. Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, okay, Taylor Swift versus Trump, who cares? Uyghurs, oh, Hong Kong protest, oh, Tiananmen Square, oh, get a body bag. Yeah, it was good. But here's what I will say about those types of Senate hearings, because, like, at least the Ted Cruz one was kind of funny. But the thing that senators do, and I've noticed this because I've peeked in on some of the other hearings before previously, they do this shit where, like, they basically try to get like a I boomed him moment, but it's like, bro, you know, like, no reasonable human would answer the question in a way that you're phrasing it, because it's just not even fair, type of thing. Like, one guy was saying to Mark Zuck in regards to, like, which I didn't expect this, but a lot of them were like, grilling about Instagram. And I do know that there's definitely problems with Instagram and related to, like, people use it to sell, like, child pornography, basically, or, like, you know, something similar to that type of deal. I don't use Instagram either, but I do know that is a thing, because I saw a TikTok on Reddit. Okay, you don't need to go through the layers, okay? But I saw a video of someone pointing out a bunch of accounts and like and sort of explaining how this is a common thing on Instagram or whatever. And it wasn't in this hearing; it was a completely separate thing. But because of that, I knew what they were talking about in terms of Instagram being problematic for teenagers and stuff, or younger. And then in general, like, other things about, like, oh, this person committed suicide because of, you know, whatever, or getting unwanted sexual messages sent to them by adults and blah, blah, blah. So this guy was going on about that, and then he was like, Mark, will you create a fund? Will you compensate the victims of these crimes on your platform? And it was like, what are you talking about, man? Like, yes, what's happening is bad, but like, he said, you're a billionaire, you can pay for it. Will you create a fund that will pay money back to these children and families who are, you know, hurt by your platform and yada yada. It's just like totally like ridiculous thing to even like try to do. And obviously Mark's like, he can't say no because then it's like, oh, it makes for the clip. But he can't say yes because that's an insane thing to say yes to. Because like, that's not just something you just say yes to. Because that isn't just an actual yes. It then would involve like having to create a whole like organization to like process request and then, you know, see the legitimacy and then figure out the compensation. Like there's so many layers of crap that would have to be done for that to be reasonable. Not saying that it like shouldn't be done or whatever, but just like insane type of statements like that senators do, and they just kind of ruin it for everyone else. Where it's like, because now they're not going to want to answer anything. But yeah, there was a couple of things like that where he was just... Or this is another classic, and not necessarily related to hearings, but more just senators and bills in general, where they do this shit where they'll name it like the Free Puppy for Everyone on Everyone in the United States Act, which is like the first line is everyone in the United States gets a free puppy. And then the second line is like, but everyone who gets a free puppy also has to kill their current dogs, as well as then put your dog in a dog fighting ring, and then also give $100 bazillion to the military, and then also undo a bunch of environmental acts, and then all, you know what I mean? Like they'll always put on like insane, unrelated or out of unrealistic additions onto a bill, and then they'll name it like the Happy Trees and Puppy Bill, and then they'll go, do you support the Kids Safety Internet Act? And all of them are like, you know, they start to answer with nuance, which is, we support most of the things on the act, but there are some things that we question as far as, and then he just goes, oh, this is a yes or no question only. And it's like, dude, come on, you know, this is ridiculous. You want them to say, no, I will not support the Kids Safety Act because it sounds bad, but the act is insane. So it's so annoying when they do that, because again, it just ruins it for everyone else that's actually trying to get real answers and stuff. Because then it makes them afraid to answer anything. Anyway, hi Vicious. Answer, I'm only looking for a yes or no answer, please. And then they obviously don't say yes or no, because if they do, it sounds terrible. So they, again, try to answer with nuance or say like, well, it's more complicated than that because, but no, it's not complicated. It's a yes or no question. And then they continue to not answer with a yes or no because it's an insane thing to say. And then, I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. I don't have enough time for this. I'm moving on to the next person. I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time. I always found that part funny. The whole I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time. I reclaim my time. Reclaim my time. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Ooh, I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. I need to get a haircut. Big time. So, there is a new Magic the Gathering set coming out this week. So there would be a pre-release Friday. And at first I was thinking I would go to it, but I'm kind of thinking I don't want to go to it. So I think I might actually just end up streaming instead. And no, it's not because of the Pokemon movie, if that's what you're thinking. It's not. So that is a bonus of staying home, I suppose. Even though I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie like 3 times on the stream. So I probably wouldn't even pay that much attention to it, but... Anyway. The good news of that would mean that I would be streaming. Well, good for you, I suppose, as well. I'm gonna have pizza Saturday. I'm really excited about that. Very much excited about that. Got a bit of a V going. That's good, I guess. But yeah, I think second half of the stream we'll do games or something. Kind of pizza you always get? Cheese. The only good pizza. Well, it's not the only good pizza, I guess, but it's the correct pizza. It's the real pizza. I've always said this, and I always will say it. If you say that you don't like pizza unless it has toppings on it, then you don't like pizza. I've said this, and I always will say this. Now that said, you can still like pizza and then also like pizza with toppings on it, but... You know, a pure pizza will not have toppings. And not pure in the sense of, like, I'm better than you because of it, but I also just like it better that way. I like it simple. I'm a simple man. Whoa, that thing shot up in the air. I don't know if that was caught, but it went like... You're in Connecticut, right? I always feel like I ask this because I always forget. Or like I don't trust myself. Because, you know, Connecticut has some pretty famous pizza places. I don't know if you've been to any of them, but... Connecticut, New Haven in particular, is known for some pretty, top-tier pizza. Top-tier pizza. I haven't had it myself, but... Now, I'm not saying I'm approving of everything the guy does, but the Dave Portnoy guy, but I will say he's pretty good for pizza info. Not in full, but you have to all take it into context based on what he likes and stuff, but almost more of a repository of what pizzas are rather than which one is best in his view, more like a repository of locations all over the place. Yeah. True. Yeah, I don't want you to dox yourself or anything, so I'm not really asking about like what the pizza places you go to or something, because I know it would probably reveal maybe more info than is a good decision to reveal. Yeah, I'm excited for pizza on Saturday. It's going to be a place I haven't had. Well, kind of. It's complicated. Well, it's not that complicated, but... How do I want to cut this? Then doing this little V. Exactly center. Okay, because there's a lot more to go there anyway, so you get centered toward the end rather than the beginning. Do you prefer a regular pizza or like a margarita style? Or a how am I blanking on the word here? Not margarita. I can't believe I'm blanking on the word. It'll come to me. You really go for pizza? You usually go to other food places. Sushi, ramen, Indian, etc. Well, that's because you're like going to like a restaurant though. But what about like bringing food back? Like, you know, pizza you can bring back. Or you can like, you know, order it and then pick it up and eat it at home. I mean, I suppose you can do that with some of the other places too, but... Is that a thing that people do with sushi? Like, do people order sushi and then pick it up and then eat it at home? Like someone would with, like, pizza or... I don't know. I guess technically people would do that with, Chinese food too. Which I imagine if you can do it with Chinese food, you probably can do it with Indian food in the way that they can. Well, some of Indian food, some Indian food might be tough to do that. Depends on what it is, I suppose. You gonna do that? It's like going to McDonald's. Interesting. You treat getting pizza like getting McDonald's? I think that's a major flaw in assessment. I feel like those are not the same at all. Unless you're getting like maybe like cheap fast food national chain pizza like Domino's or something. The other thing that's good is that, especially, I mean, even now, I'm not necessarily, I mean, especially in the winter, there's been a lot more cases. I'm not really looking to eat in a restaurant when, you know, COVID cases went up and stuff, right? So, that's the other reason that I like it, is that I can, especially if you have, you know, local places that are close enough, you know, you're not going to lose anything by bringing pizza home, like ordering it and then picking it up. And then you get to, you know, do whatever you want. Watch a stream while you eat or whatever. Yeah, I think that's true. I think you can say that about, like, national chain pizza, but like a local family place, I don't think that's a fair comparison. Wow, that was a big cut. Is not cutting how I want it to. Yeah, I think you're just equivalating way too much to national chain pizza places, which shouldn't even be considered the same thing, really. They're like not even close to the same thing. A local place versus a bunch of shitty national chains. Now, if you lived on the West Coast, then I might understand why you think that, because people always say the West Coast has bad pizza because it's mostly just people only eat at like national chain pizza places. But especially in like New England and Connecticut in particular, like definitely not the same. David, you hear it? You hearing what this guy's saying? He's equivalating pizza to fast food, like McDonald's. Not to say that you can't like McDonald's, but in terms of like the experience, or I don't know, I would never have made that connection or thought process. Yeah, pizza does cost more than McDonald's usually. Usually. Unless I guess you went to like Little Caesars or something. Don't they have like $5 pizzas? I don't think I've even been inside a Little Caesars. I don't even know if I've even seen a Little Caesars before. I think I may have seen one. But it's definitely not fair to call it a fast food category. Would you consider Chinese food a fast food category? Like American Chinese. I should clarify. American Chinese. American Chinese. Yeah, I don't think Chinese food is quite the same as fast food either. It's like sort of similar to pizza, but I would say it's like a little bit less. I would say it's not quite full fast food tier level bad, but it's not great either. Definitely less than like a regular meal or like a restaurant meal. Yeah. Yeah, I would kind of say like what Hayden's is alluding to a little bit here. So it can get a little muddied because there are sort of Chinese food chains, right? And then I would think they lean a little more closer to fast food as opposed to like a local Chinese food place. Also, fast food is actually supposed to be fast, whether it is or not anymore. It would still usually take you longer to get a pizza than to get... Like, if you walked in at the same time as you walked into fast food place, and you had ordered your food at the same time, I would expect the fast food to get to you faster than a pizza or Chinese food. The ingredient thing, I think, is a big part of it, though, as well. It's like... some local places around I've definitely had, and I'm like, oh my god, you can, like, taste the freshness of, like, the ingredients. Or, like, how freshly made it was, versus something that was maybe a little less. Even with pizza, I can, like... There's a couple that come to my mind where, like, I remember when I ate them, I was like, oh my god, this shit is amazing. Like, fresh. Yeah. Domino's, Papa John's, Little Caesars. There's probably another one. Pizza Hut, maybe? Is there another pizza chain like that? Pizza places where I would envision someone saying that I would envision someone from the West Coast saying their favorite pizza place is one of those 4 places. I would consider those places like fast food pizza. That's I guess my answer. I do imagine that there has been an increase in actual better pizza in the West Coast, but that was definitely more of a thing like 10 years ago, where like you would ask, if you asked someone what their favorite pizza place was, like someone on the West Coast would say like a national chain. I would say in general, though, I'm very surprised how often, like, if a streamer does, like, a fast food tier list type of thing, like, I'm always shocked that people eat so much fast food. Now, I've never actually watched someone do a ranking or whatever. Like, I've seen what all the different ones, generally speaking, are, or I've heard of a lot of them. Can't say I would really be able to rate any of it. Guess I'm just weird, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's like, am I the weird one that doesn't do certain things, or is it just that the internet window I'm looking into? You know? Yeah, that's the thing, Havens. I think that's basically it. It's like, I'm often surprised how much people will just kind of give up and order a lot of their food. That type of thing surprises me a lot. And I'm not saying I'm like leagues ahead or anything, because I definitely don't eat as many veggies as I should. But I mean, I'm doing something at least. I'm doing a little bit, or at least, or in general, at least I'm not like I'm having my own meals. They're not like the most decadent, but I kind of have like, that's sort of by design, because I don't want to spend a bunch of time cooking, so only really cooking stuff on a certain days and certain meals, and then I have all my kind of faster stuff, like the yogurt, you know, whole milk Greek yogurt with granola. You had a coworker saying that of some people when he's in the dating scene. I don't. Your words got so minced there. I have no idea what you're saying. Imagine you're mirroring or seconding a thing that Haven said. Pretty centered. Bad. Not bad. However, we're saying in the dating scene, most of the people don't know how to cook. Oh, okay. You know what's funny is if I had to cook for 2 people, I would be a little bit... not confused, but like... I wouldn't know the ratios. I'd be like, I'm so used to cooking for 1 person, and like this, you know, a certain pot size and everything else that I'm like, oh. Like, I would definitely be a little more panicked or a little more anxious cooking for a 2nd person. Be like, oh, do I have to leave it in longer maybe because it's a bigger volume, you know, like all sorts of things like that. I would definitely, I think, appear ignorant. Well, the other thing, I guess, is that also... Oh, it stopped. I thought I had it on loop. The other thing is that I don't... how do I phrase it? Oh, it's because it did the... Are you listening? I would consider... So, like, when I have my pasta and veggies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Sundays, it is, frankly, for the average person, they would probably not find it tasty. Which is fair. Because I don't put shit on it. But that's, again, kind of partly by design. To be simpler, and then I just eat it. Like, I don't know. I don't think people would enjoy those meals if I gave them to them. They'd be like, what the fuck is this bland ass shit? And I'd be like, it's fuel. Just eat it and then have a banana later or something. Have an apple in 2 hours from now. So yeah, I would not... That would definitely be something I would be, not embarrassed, but, what's the word I'm looking... Not really even anxious either. It would just be like, I would know ahead of time that if I was to, like, date someone, that, like, there would have to be a solution. There would have to be, like, a solution for that problem. And I don't know what it would be as of yet. Like, it might just be, like, for the most part, cooking own meals, or, like, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Or, like, on Saturdays, when sometimes I'll make myself, the quesadillas with spinach in them. I have to cook the spinach first, which is just like boil water, put the frozen spinach in, let it cook, and then kind of have to strain that a little bit because it's got a lot of water in it. So I need to kind of strain that out before you put it in the quesadilla, because otherwise it's just gonna be wet. So I have to do that, and then you actually make the things. And it's like, it kind of takes longer than I would like, the whole process. I feel like there should be a way I can speed it up. And I usually make 2 for myself. So then I'm picturing like, okay, if I had to actually make like 3 or 4 in total, it would be like very long. Gotta make it fancier for other people? Yeah, I guess that's the resulting sort of problem statement, is that I don't make it fancy, so then if I had to cook for someone else, and then they would, you know, expect it to be a little more fancy, and I wouldn't really... Not that I wouldn't know how to do it, because I'm pretty like, you could look it up or whatever to, like, you know, season the vegetables or whatever, but it wouldn't be what I'm used to. So it would probably not be, you know, as refined, let's say. If you blanch them and run it under cold water, I don't know what that means, actually. I've definitely seen the word blanch, but I don't know what that means. What does blanch mean in this context? I should not have done that. I just blew like sawdust in my eye. A bad idea. Why did I do that? Blanches and boil for like 30 seconds. Oh. And astringency? What do you mean by that exactly? I can kind of derive what the word means, but in the context of spinach, I just want to make sure I understand correctly. You eat spinach, your teeth gets like styrofoam rubbing together. I feel like I don't get that. Chalky? I think because when I have them in the quesadilla, it kind of doesn't do that, maybe? But I kind of feel like I know what you've talked about from having it in other forms. Yeah. Kind of. Not that much, but kind of. But here's the problem. Well, so your thing sounds nice, but... Enzyme that releases when you cook it. Yeah, so it's frozen spinach. So I get the water boiling, then I put it in. Well, water boiling, it's not like a full pot. It's like a cup of water in the pot, and then put in a bunch of, just so that I can see that it's boiling pretty much. And then put the spinach in once it's boiling and bubbling. Then leave it in there for like depends on how much is in it, but like 5 to 7 minutes. So then that it's cooked. Then take it out. Then have to like strain it in this like really awkward way. And then... Because if you just like put it in a colander, you'll get like the base water out, but like the actual thing itself soaks up water. So you kind of have to like squeeze it to like get a bunch of water to come out. So it was a bit of a process. A cheesecloth? What the hell is a cheesecloth? Cheese cloth. What is cheesecloth? Cheesecloth is a white, lightweight cotton gauze fabric with an open texture. It is primarily used for food preparation. As the name suggests, cheesecloth was originally used to drain and warp curds during the cheese making process. Over time, it has grown to be a variety of foods. Woven cotton gauze fabric, giving it a light and airy texture. While it is always made from the same material, cheesecloth comes in a variety of durability ranges. Thickness is measured by grade, which is. I'm kind of making like an artificial one. Well, not an artificial, but like a much shittier version of this with paper towels. With a paper towel. I'll do like a paper towel on the inside of the colander, and then I'll kind of like use a thing to sort of smush. A clean sock? Can you imagine if you're like cooking for a date and they see you using a sock? That would be interesting. I don't... Coffee filter is like, that's too expensive, right? I feel like that would just be... Like at that point, I would rather just still use paper towels in terms of saving money. But if like a cheesecloth lasted really long, then that would like maybe be worth it. It would probably be a lot easier. What is a muslin? Lightweight cotton fabric is commonly used in... Huh. Depending on what you use it for, it is possible to reuse. However, it's essential to clean it before using it again. Use it to strain, cover up, how to clean a cheesecloth. Immediately after use. If you clear the food stains, rinse it immediately for the best chance of getting rid of them. If your cheesecloth with most of food bits of food or strong restraints, soak it in a solution of baking soda or hot water. To make sure no germs may boil it for up to 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Boil. Best to boil the cheesecloth after every use to eliminate. Do you use these things? Cleaning a cheesecloth in the washing machine. Wash your cloth along other clothes to prevent damage. Consider drying in the dryer or in the sun. Alright, dude. Interesting. Do you use these? What do you use them for? I didn't know that was a thing. Like, when I see an image, when I saw the images of it, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen those in, like, I don't know, a show or a movie or a YouTube video before, but I didn't, like, I just didn't think about it, I guess. Treat it like any hand. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe, I suppose. I mean, I basically would only use it for the spin thing. That would definitely be faster, I think. We're almost at 7. You don't use them? No real use? Your family did use them when you made soy milk. Interesting. I don't even know how you go, like, how did you made your own milk? That's cool. What's the do they not make it anymore because it's not worth the effort? Or something? Absolute pain in the ass. Did they just buy soy milk at like a store now instead? Boil the fuck out of them, strain through cloth, keep boiling. Does it taste like milk at all? I know that's it's like kind of a crazy question, but well, it doesn't look like much, but this is probably the most visible change we've done today. So there's that, I guess. And I probably... The thing is, if I wasn't sure, like if I could have started wider out, it probably would have been a lot faster. But I just didn't know, I don't know yet how big I want the feet and stuff to be, so. Doing a thin V like that, kind of pretty time consuming. You don't get a lot of progress. It's okay though. So, until January 2nd, viewers on my channel can enjoy bonus bids and discount for subs and new limited designs for hype train emotes and pinned cheers. Terms apply. I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, I know what it means, but like, it has a better consistency than almond milk. I don't think I've actually ever had like a milk substitute yet. Like any nut milk or almond milk or soy milk or whatever. I had any of those. A little bit of a half Woodcarve Wednesday. Not a whole lot done today. Okay. That's okay. Alright. So. Fill my water. Get apple. I don't really need to pee, so that probably means I'll have to pee like 5 minutes into eating my, like 5 minutes after I finish eating my apple. Stretch. Get rid of the wood shavings. Etc. Do connections and such while we have our have my apple, and then maybe Khimera Puzzle Island, mayhaps.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you.
Oh. So, and also maybe remember to do Pokemon Sleep. Dude, my freaking glutes sore as hell. Oh. Eckenhaven? Been looking like Tekken. I don't know. Doesn't really seem any different to me, except for like some of the outfits, and I guess some of there's some thing where the camera zooms in and then they get like a kind of follow-up run-in type of thing. I think I've really only watched Eris play some, and I actually had Stir stream on because he was. I think it's his first Tekken. I actually don't know that for sure. It was funny seeing the differences between Eris. Like he can't do backdash and anything. So it looked a lot more stiff. Then you watched Eris play. You know, he's moving around a little bit more. So, the other exciting thing about Saturday being pizza is also that it should also be, them should be joining that adventure. That'll be nice. Been a little while since a down hangout. Don't know when the last one would have been. Might have been in 2023. Oh. In terms of not through it. Interesting. Cheesecloth. Desk goes up. Connection. Connections on Sunday. I think I remember I do that one really fast. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Could be. For those of you wondering where RPB is, he mentioned he wasn't going to be here for most of, if not the entire stream. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about him. It was went out of his way to meditatively tell me that. Last two stretch. Last day of January, huh? Can't believe January's already over. Feels like we just started 2020. Ooh, good song. Good song coming up. Alright, gotta change category. No matter what name he puts, he will always be RPB. True. Okay. Earth. That's interesting. Fire. Huh. I see a couple of things here. I've said there's like musical groups. There's like events. There's people that maybe do stuff. Crown and Fire is like a thing, but Officiant. For some reason, these, like, in my mind are together. I'm not really sure why that is. Snake is an interesting one, too. I don't want to look at chat because there might be answers. Let's see. It's also like, what does mirth mean? I feel like I know what that means, but I can't pull it from my brain. Because I think my brain is going birth in terms of life, but also birth, like giving a wide berth. But those are not the same thing. That's not what mirth is. What would the fourth one be here? Like a glee band? Is that a thing? A cheer squad? Cheerleader? Friar Tuck? Not even a 3 out of 4? That's not good. That's not good. That's bad. Oh, wow. That is not good. Car, fire, snake, and liar. Oh. I have a feeling I'm not gonna beat this one. Just a hunch. Well, fryer could also be like a cook, like a grill fryer, right? Maybe? Could tar go with something like that? I feel like this is not gonna work. Dude, it's not even 3. My brain just must not be in the right place at all. Just not on the right wavelength at all here. I've guessed 8 things in 2 4 groups, and neither of them had 3 of them related. Which probably means, not probably, but like a decent chance that if I did something like that, that they're also probably not related. I feel like it can't just be cheerleader. Because like leader, you could put that on the end of anything. I have no idea. You're a snake because you're a liar. You're a friar? That's insane. No 3 with anything? No 3 with anything. Okay, what does mirth mean? Let me at least get a what does mirth mean? It means amusement. Shit. Alright, that helps. Those are related. But now we need to, like, hit every guess. Which is... I don't think that's possible. I actually don't think it's possible to win here. And I even did fryer with... Did I do fryer with barbecue? No, I did fryer with, like, positions, right? I did, like, cater, florist, fryer... efficient or something? Fryer, barbecue, caterer... florist. Glee, cheerful, mirth. I think we're just not getting any. Oh my god, okay. There's a chance. There's a very small chance. Okay, okay. Lyre and snake likely together, but everything else is pretty out there. So we had already tried choir, band, orchestra, cheer, I think, and it didn't have 3 of these together. So that's interesting. Means that these 3 are not together, huh? Really? Really? Did I do these 4? I forget. I feel like I did. Officiant? Efficient? Officiant. Florist. Caterer. I mean, I don't know. These are like food related. But I'm pretty sure I did those. Well, maybe I didn't do barbecue and I only did like caterer, fryer, florist. Here? Or efficient? Efficient? None of these really work here, though. Like fire, you use fire to cook food, but the hell does a florist have to do with anything here? A florist is a person that arranges flowers. That's about it. Well... I mean, these are all related to food, but like... Tar and fire just feel like they go together. Fire, snake... I just can't believe that these 3 aren't related. That's the part that's messing me up the most, I think. Because I'm like, I don't even know how these... How did they go with not together? How does something else go together instead? Great question. Orchestra. Fire band. A band of thieves. A band of snakes. I think I already clicked these. Am I crazy? Did I already click these? Or did I use mirth in one of them or something instead? I'm just clicking it. Yeah, fuck you. Give me the answers. Dude, rhymes is so whack. I hate when they do something like that where it's just like so weak. That's just so impossible. Because most of the time it's something a little more I got, I think, kind of screwed by this one. Yeah, band choir orchestra is fucked up to do that. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Been a little bit since we've lost the... I think that's my second loss ever, maybe? Could be wrong on that, but... Okay, give me an undulate. I have been going moose, just because moose are cool. It's loading. Tempting. Okay. Alright. So... I'll go with a... buffalo. Okay, so we're not Pecora, which is even-toed mammals, of course. So that means not these. So not deer or sheep or giraffes or water buffalo or moose. So we need an uneven undulate, like, say, a boar? Bro, what the fuck do you think that is? What's the other name for a boar? Pig? Wild pig? Wildebeest? No. I mean, fuck it. I'll just do killer whale then. You want me to do an orca? Let me do an orca. Okay, it's not orca. But it's probably the... Okay. Dude, what is... What is the boar, but it's like not just the name boar? What's Pumbaa? What is Pumbaa? I mean, I guess we could go camel. We know we okay, it's a camel type. Alright. Llamas and alpacas then. Alpaca. It's what? What the hell is a guanaco? What is a vicuna? Horse? A hog? No, it doesn't give that either. That's crazy. We're in camels. Oh, dromedary. Oh. Okay, apparently dromedary doesn't count either. But what the fuck is in camels then? What do you mean? Hold on. What's like an alpaca and a llama? What is like an alpaca? Has to be an animal that people know. Has to be an animal that people know. And it's not a dromedary. Not a camel. And it's not a llama, and it's not an alpaca. And it's in the camelids family. The 7 extant members of the group are dromedary camels, Bactrian camels, wild Bactrian camel. It's literally telling you what the 7 groups are. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I kind of want to just use a hint because I'm like, what do you mean it's not one of the 3 things that I just said? And dromedary isn't... Like, I can't do like 1 humped camel or 2 humped camel. It's not like it's like a horse. I do feel like there's a 3rd thing with like alpaca, llama, 3rd thing, and it could be the 3rd thing, but I can't remember what the 3rd thing is. It's an animal like those. And it's gonna annoy me when I get told what the answer is. I think I'm gonna do the hint. Oh, I can't. Can't do the hint. Can't do a hint. Okay. Not a caiman. Not a caribou. Yes, I am doing it. Alpaca? We already did alpaca. I can guess alpaca again? Oh no, it didn't count it, okay. Weird that it showed up again. I feel like that's not normal. Nope. Nightingale, that's a good one. That's a good animal. Tardigrade. No. Donkey? Probably not. Be kind of messed up if the donkey is in the camel family. Definitely wasn't the animal I was thinking of. That's for sure. Whoop. I mean, I don't know. This might be I have to look at the Wikipedia to get there at the end. We'll wait until we get closer to no guesses left before I do that. The problem is I can't even. I guess what? Fuck it. I'll put a horse in. I'll do a donkey. We know those aren't gonna be in the right place anyway. They're equis. Gibbon. Gazelle doesn't make sense either. Hyena definitely doesn't make sense. Why is wasp show up in the letter J? That's... No. For a moment, I forgot what a kestrel was. I had to think about it. Dude, that'd be so fucked up if the zebra is the answer. That would be so messed up. I'm also gonna be annoyed if the answer was actually shown here. Because I basically said if I saw the name of it, I would know it. Nautilus, huh? Well, we've gone through every letter. Which probably just means it involves multiple letters. Fuck it, zebra. Fuck it, gazelle. Okay. Why does it keep showing me alpaca? Wait, is alpaca the answer? No, it can't be the answer because... Well, because the thing didn't pop up, but it said I got the answer right. But, like, it keeps highlighting alpaca. Maybe alpaca's the answer, but it didn't do the highlight thing? I guess? I guess it has to be. There's literally no other animals. Okay, I guess we got it? I'm confused. I like want to do like a private tab and run it back just to check here. You're not going to see the window, but that's okay. Okay. Alpaca. I feel like the game is broken. Wait a second. I think I know what the problem is. Okay, I already guessed alpaca. On the private tab, that I did it on. Here's what it shows. I think this is actually like a bug. Just believe me for a second here. Look at what it says. The answer alpaca and have this in common. So I think the game thinks that we're putting in alpaca instead of alpaca, and so then it's broken because you can never actually put in alpaca because it's making it alpaca. I think that's actually what's happening. So, I think that's just literally it. Because alpaca, you already guessed alpaca. I'm calling it. The game's broken today. I'm officially calling it. That's the right answer, but the game is bugged. I'm making an executive decision on that one. Lymph node or system. Lo and behold, SOS in Morse code. Potassium symbol, the letter K, 1357 for example. Prime numbers. James Bond boss is Q, I think. Small floor covering Klingon character. I don't know this one. Roman numeral 50 is a letter. I'm thinking one letter answers here. Stolen goods, British toilet informal, mother informal, Michael something designer brand. Okay. Small floor covering, a rug. Friend or pal, buddy. Lo and behold. North. Contraband? No. Shake of the head. Gambling win likelihood. Chance? None of this is going together at all. Except for the letters. Like one letter, one letter, one letter. Besides that, nothing makes sense. So I'm just gonna try these with all of them. And if that doesn't work, then we just are not gonna get any of these. I don't really know what a lot, like, I've answered what a lot of the words are, but then still have no association with them. So, okay, we just aren't gonna get this. Okay. I'm gonna load up Doku in the meantime. You got a minute, so we'll wait. Okay. Johto, Gen 2. Poison, Ground, Grass, Final Evolution. Torterra. Easy. First line in evolution. Grass type. What's like a really obscure grass type? What's the Pansage? No one likes this guy. 2.1. Let's go. Okay. First line in evolution, poison. Zubat. Grimer. Trying to think of a rarer one. The trash guy. Well, this is just either Nidoking or Nidoqueen, so let's just do that. Final evolution, poison. I mean, we can just do Nidoqueen. We could also do Crobat. Do Crobat. Hell yeah. Final evolution. I mean, there's plenty of grass ones, but what's like a cool one? Let's do Bellossom. Rare answer. Bing, 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 bing. I think I can get. Okay, did these finish yet? Not yet. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Wait it out. Time. I didn't have the fight in me today for this one. That doesn't make any sense. Potassium is K. Dude, that is not... no. That is whack. They're not even the same. One's just the letter K. You add a letter. Like, that's just such an insane thing to try to, like, figure out. You really think I'm gonna figure out that it's K, then KO, then KOR, then KORS, and then I imagine it's the same thing for the rest of these. So it's gonna be L, lo and behold, the Lu, and then Loot. At least now that I know the theme, it's like, okay, yeah, now I can get it, but like, trying to guess that magic theme is kind of insane. So Q... Is Q not the name of James Boss's Bond? Am I missing something? Q, Quilt. M. Boss's name is M? What am I thinking is Q? Q is the character. In James Bond film, Q is the head of the Q branch. Q is the name of the research stuff. M is the name of the... okay, alright. That's on me. That's on me. And mate instead of friend or pal. That's crazy. So N, because top of the north, and then node, and then nod, and then no. So, okay, now I know the theme. Yeah, I can get it. So this must be luck then? Because it can't be chance, that's too many. But then what is this? Odd? Oh. So odds. Okay, so it's O. Odd numbers, not prime numbers. Too much medication, OD. And then I'm supposed to know that's the letter O in Morse code. Okay, fair enough. Alright, whatever. Try to go for rare answers. The first line in an evolution that people wouldn't think about. Bellsprout? I mean, that's just a grass type. It doesn't have to be that. It can be literally any first line in an evolution. In Johto. In Johto. Alright. Okay, in Johto. In Johto, huh? Pineco? Ooh, Pineco is such a sick answer. Oh, what a score. What a fucking score. 1.8, baby. Okay, that's sick. Alright, first on a line, poison. Grimer, but that's like obvious. Bulbasaur, technically poison grass. Might be a sleeper pick to say Bulbasaur, because people might just do it for the grass one. I'm kind of liking that idea. Because Oddish is just grass, but you could also do... a lot of choices. What's like a Gen 2 poison type? Or Gen 3? Or Gen 4? So, fucking... Swalot and Gulpin. Oh, yes! What a fucking score! Okay. My score is insane. Alright, ground type Johto. Ground type Johto. Ground type Johto? I had one and then I lost it. Gligar? Is Gligar still ground type at this point though? I know Gliscor is ground flying. I don't know if Gligar is ground. That's why I'm scared. That's why I don't want to guess it. But if it is, then it would probably be a really high percentage. But what's a different ground type? Or maybe I should think of Final Evolution first. Final Evolution in Johto. Final Evolution in Johto that is rare. I mean, Scizor? Caesar? You don't want to do a starter. That's not going to be a unique score. Umbreon, technically. Espeon, technically. Togetic? I think that fucks it up because it's like it got a third evolution later type of thing. But that is kind of correct. And I don't want to waste my potential perfect score here on guessing Togetic, and then they're like, actually, we want you to say Togekiss, even though Togekiss wasn't in Johto, and blah, 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 blah. So, same reason why I don't want to say, like, Electivire or something like that. Even though that's not Johto anyway, but my point stands. Tyranitar could work. I don't know how common that one's gonna be. Probably not the worst. I mean, Crobat technically again, but Crobat was Johto. Pretty sure. Yeah, it was. I don't want to double answer though. I think Tyranitar's gonna be pretty common though. Let's see. We did. I'm kind of trying to think about like anime episodes to think of like different types. Like I was thinking of Gligar Man episode for the Gligar one. Or like Scizor. I guess I don't know if Scizor counts as a final evolution. I don't know what those other weird types in like Arceus, Legend Arceus and stuff. I guess I'll just do Tyranitar then. Could do like Houndoom. Right? Is Houndoom Gen 2? Yeah, because there's the episode where it Togepi rides on it. So rare. Let's fucking go. Round type Johto. I can do this. I keep thinking Gligar, but I'm like, there's gotta be something else that's more guaranteed to be a ground type. My brain also keeps wanting to say like Diglett, and it's like, dude, that's obviously fucking Gen. Gen 2 ground type, huh? Gen 2 ground type. What would be in a cave? Wait, what are the fossils in Gen 2? Are there fossils in Gen 2? Gen 2 fossils. Oh, this one shouldn't be this hard. This should not be this hard. Oh my god, I want this so bad though. I keep jumping, my brain keeps jumping between like Gen 1 and Gen 4. Like, or like, oh, Swampert. It's like, dude, that's not what we're looking for. Swampert, Gastrodon. No, those aren't right. You know what's the problem? Is that in Gen 2, in a lot of caves and stuff, they just still give you Gen 1 Pokemon. And like a lot of gym leaders and stuff in Gen 1, in Gen 2 also just use Gen 1 Pokemon. So that's why this is difficult. That's what I'm realizing. Like Pineco was because Brock had Fortress. That's why I knew Pineco. Blossom, that one just kinda know that one. Not that it needed to be Johto for Blossom, but dude, a ground type? Fuck. A ground type Johto. I can't even think of any fossils in Gen 2. Were there fossils in Gen 2? Am I stoned? Because what's his name? The Bug Rock guy is Gen 3, I think, right? And then you got like Rampardos and Bastiodon in Gen 4. What's Gen 2? Not that the fossil would guarantee have a ground type in it anyway, because all the ones I just named are rock, not ground. Actually, are any of the fossils in Gen 1 even ground type? No, they're all rock. What's a fucking ground type, dude? How can I not think of this? Okay, so let's think. You got starters in Gen 2. None of those are ground type. You have Meganium, Typhlosion, Feraligatr. Then you got some birds, some bugs. What do we got for bugs? I don't think any of them go in the ground. Got fish and such. Damn. Ground type. Am I just gonna have to bet on Gligar? I'm gonna be so sad if this doesn't work. Did they make Gligar a ground type? I'm gonna say yes. Right? I could also just start pulling up stuff here and that would also probably help, huh? If I just started looking at the list and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's it. That's the answer. Like if I just start putting in a letter and then like looking, definitely cheating. I didn't think about the fact that I could do that. But I can do that, technically. But anyway, what was I typing? Gligar? Wait, what does Team Rocket have? No, there's still Arbok-Weezing in Gen 2 anime. Until Wobbuffet. But then Gen 3 they go to Viper... Cacnea? And then Gen 4 Chimecho, etc, etc. I'm Gligaring. Let's fucking go. Let's go! Thank God I got it. Oh, Whooper! Whooper, of course. That's crazy that more people guess Gligar than Whooper. That's crazy. Dunsparce. Ooh, but I tied 1.8. Wait, least common? Yanma. Oh, that's weird. I guess, yeah, Steelix, huh? Steelix Mega is kind of... You probably shouldn't be able to count Mega, but I guess. Slow King for Final Evolution. Mine's not bad, though. Appleton? Alright, dude, whatever. Code School. Cruel. Yeah, I don't... Punk Boo Average. The hell does that mean? Fungus. Whooper. Yeah, dude. Whatever, man. Take your stupid... Oh, I used some weird form to be my least common. Alright. Apom there is... Alright. Most common? Yeah, definitely my Torterra bumped it up. Well, yeah, I mean, all of these make sense for most common, for sure. Most common being Clodsire is fucked up. That should 100% be Nidoking. I'm offended that that's not Nidoking. I'm offended that I am a little... It took me longer than it should have for this to count. I also think this shouldn't count as a separate thing in this sense, but... Yeah, okay. I think the people that did this were afraid to do this because they're like, well, Johto, but then you can't Mega Evolve with Johto, and then they get scared, and then yada yada yada. I don't really know how this thing works, but... Or average? So I'm on the high end, because I got a lot of uniques, huh? That's cool. Dude, my Gligar pick? How the fuck is Gligar 11 and Wooper 6.9? That makes me mad too. I thought Gligar was like a sick remembrance there, but I did almost go Umbreon, which apparently was less than Houndoom. Fair enough. I'm still proud of myself. I'm still proud of myself for that one. Alright, so you know how I said I was probably gonna have to pee sometime after, whatchamacallit? After eating my apple and such? That is indeed the case. I have to pee now. So, I'm going to let my Pokemon, sleep thing have Snorlax eat some stuff. Eat some berries and such. Trigger those, then he'll eat. And I'll switch in stuff, feed Snorlax dinner, and then we'll do, probably Khimera Puzzle Island for the last hour. I would have considered Street Fighter, but again, I have that crashing problem, so I don't really want to do that. So yeah, probably Khimera Puzzle Island then. Category. No, there was like maybe one sleep talk thing last night, but nothing major really. Alright, Snorlax dinner. Excuse me. Choose recipe. Bum, bum, bum. I'm feeding. Relax. It's cooking. No crit. That's okay. Yeah, this week's going to be weak in Pokemon Sleep. Harder place, not as good recipes that I got going on, etc. No. Bring me in. Guy. Doing some switches and then we'll get to Khimera. Khimera time. Okay. Khimera Puzzle Island. But yeah, I always have to move myself, right? Like up here. Time to game. Alright, we're almost at the boss. Hopefully RPB doesn't get mad that he'll miss the story. Okay. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10, space, 1, 2. Alright. 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has to be the 4, this has to be the 5. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space, 1 space, yeah. So 1 space, 1 space, 6, space, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1 space 1 space 1 2 3 4 5. Probably means this is 5. 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 5. I think that means this is 5, but whatever. 1 2 space 1 2 3 space 1 space 1 2 3 4 5. This has to be a 1. Yeah. This also has to be a 1. This doesn't have to be a 1 necessarily. Okay. But vertically that can't be a 3. 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 space 1 2. Alright, well, 3's in there, so 2 here. That means 1 here, which means 5 can't be there, which means 3 is here. Which means 5 is there. Okay. 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 space 1 2 space 1 2 2 1 1 1 2. Yeah, 2 3 4 1 1 1 3 1 3 2 3 6 1 space 1. Okay, we're cooking a little bit. So 3 1 1 1 2. Okay. Has to be a 2 here and a 1 here, which means 5 here. 2 2 1 3 4 5 8 1 2 3 8. This is a 2, but this is a 2, so that's a 2 1 1 5 2 5. I mean, it has to be that. 1 space 1 or 1 space 1. Okay. Be a 1 here. This is the 3, and then this is the 2, so block the rest, which then means the 2 is here. That's the 5. This is the 3, 2, 2. Okay. That worked out pretty well. 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 space 1. That just works that way. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 2 is in there. This is a 2 only left, so you can do that. This is a 3. 2 there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 space 1 2, but it could be 1 2 and then there. Yeah. This has to be a 3 though, which then means this is the 2 because you can't fit it anywhere else, which then means this is the 4. 2's in there. This is the 4. 1 has to be in there. This is probably a 1. It could be 2 1 space 1 2, so I can't rule it out yet. This is a 2 that way or that way. This is a 3. This is a 1. 2 has to be in here. You hit there. Okay, now this does kind of have to be, well, no, it's still not the same. Okay, 2 up and down. This has to be a 2 vertically. Yes. And then the 3 is in here somewhere. Okay. So 4 3 8 blank 1 2's in there. Okay. This is a 1 vertically. This is a 1 vertically. 3 has to be here, so you do that. You can block these 2, then you know. 3 and 2 is left. 1 2 3 space 1 2. So that does that. This, I guess, could be the 7. Maybe, no, it has to be a 1 because you can only have one more 1 in there. So this has to be a 1. You need 2 space 2, but you can do it in a couple ways. This could not be the 2, right? Because 3 8 9 10. So this, because yeah, if you do this and you go here, then that's only 9. So So this has to be the 10. Because then you have 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 3. 2. That's 3. Okay. That means that this is 2 here, 2 here, 3 there. This could be a 1 or a 2, I guess. This is done. This is a 3. This is a 1. We're going, we're going. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 space 1. Okay. Alright, how do we go from here? Maybe the 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the only way to fit. So then 1, and then there's a 1 here, here. But now with this, we can go all sorts of things. This has to be a 2, right? I guess 1 space 1 space was. You have space 1, 2, 1. Yeah, but this is 2 and that's blocked. So then that means that's a 1, which means now this has to be blocked, and then that's 2, and then that's 1. Block 2. All right, that took a little bit to get going. Exclamation point question mark, huh? What is that thing? I don't know what that is, but we've unlocked 20 by 15. Oh boy.
Let's go!
Now that we're back together, we can get back to looking for that tablet piece. Oh, you mean this? The faces. Wow, you're just full of surprises. Sometime between my last vacation and now, some vandals built a shrine in my wine cellar. Since this is my property and it looked kinda nice, I took it. Although I'm not attached to it, I suppose you can have it as a thanks for shutting this ruffian up. Now just hold on 1 minute. If anyone should be taking that tablet, it should be me. I'm going to use the tablet's wishing-granting powers to make myself a superstar. Then once I'm successful, I'll return to my hometown and rub it in everyone's faces. Disturbing the peace indeed. That's a bit petty. If you want the tablet, you have to fight me for it. Whoa, no can do, baby. I need this face pristine for my debut. How about we settle this in the good old-fashioned musical showdown? In that case, I know just the place. Where are we headed? Oh, here. Okay. Now it's getting big. 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, so 4, and then 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should be the same here. 3 space, and then here. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Couldn't have given me an easier one to start. 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. 1. 2, 1. This has to be 3? Nice. That's helpful, actually. Okay. This has to... Well, that can't be right. Hold up. This had to be a 2, this is a 1, this is a 2. But this had to be the 1 at the bottom, because it definitely can't be the one above the 3. And then this was here, so this had to be the 3, and then 1, and then 2, and then this is 4. 4 means that this guarantees this guarantees nothing, this guarantees this guarantees this. Okay, that makes more sense now. That makes more sense now, okay. Alright. For the same reason, I believe that means this has to be 1. Yes, and then this is 2, and then that's 3, which means this is 8. 3, 5, 8, 4, 4. Okay. Then that means this is a 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 doesn't help. 7 guaranteed from here, so I can go to there. 3 guarantees there. 1 guarantees that because it's there, and then 5 guarantees here. Means 2 there, which means the 3 is in there and they're guaranteed, which means this is a 2. This has to be the 3 because it just goes that way or that way, and you can't have a 3 horizontally there, so this is 3, so that's 3, so this is 3, so this is 3. This is a 2. This has to be the 4, so the only place you can fit it. 2 as well, same idea. But the 1 could be here or here, so we'll leave that for another day. This is a 4, so you can guarantee those. This is a 3, you can't guarantee squat. But you can guarantee that has to be a 1, so then that does make the 3 guarantee, which then makes this a 2 guarantee, makes this a 2. That's already a 2. 1 space 1 space 1, can't get it. But you have to have a 1 here or here, but we can't get it, but we get a 3 here. That means we get a 3 here, and this is already 7, 5, 6, 7. That's already 2. This is a 1 guaranteed. Yep. Alright. Good start, but now we're not necessarily stuck. But we can't really guarantee that this is a 2 or a 1. Downwards, I would say. I think you can guarantee this is a 3, right? No, 1, 2, 3 space 1s. You can technically fit it here. Okay. Okay. Alright, what else do we got now? Wait, 1, 2 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. That is something to work with. This has to be a 2. Because it's 2 and then 4, so it has to be like that, then this, then that. 3 guarantees that. 2, we don't technically know. This has to be a 4. And then there's a 2 in here. This is a 4, so you know that this happens, which means then this is 2 that way, which means 2 here. Okay. This has to be the 2. So you know that this is blocked because it can't go there, which means 3 there, blank here, 4 here, 5 there. So that means you can't have that. So you need it to be like this because 3, because otherwise it would turn into a 5, and you can't have it be 5. So you got to do that, which means 2 here as well. That means this is 5, 2. You already had 2, I suppose, but then a 1 here can't be here because of 2. Could still be here or here though. This is a 2. Suppose that's just the 4, and then the 7 we already know, which then means this is the 1, which means you blank this and you 1 here. This is a 1, this is a 3, this is a 2. That means this is the 4. 1 has to be here then, which then means this is the 5 because we already knew that. So then you blank it. 1, 2, 3 space 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 space 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, this has to be a 2. Then a 1 down here, and then a 1 here. So 3, you know that. That means 2. 2 here. Boom, boom, bam. This is a 1. So that means you know that's 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still don't know anything there. This is a 1 and a 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, isn't this just 1, 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4? It is. Yes, it is. Okay. That means you can block that, which means 1 here, which means 4 here. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. Okay. What else did we just get? We got this as 4, so you can get at least that, which means 1, 1. Okay. 3 there, 2, can't tell, 1. Because it just is only 1's left in the vertical, which means the 2 is there, that's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, guaranteed. This has to be the 2. 3 can't be there horizontally. So it has to be in here, but there's no guarantee yet. 5, have 4. Same reason I can do this, which is the 2, and then a 1. This is 3, which makes this the 2. This is a 1. 1, 2, 3, space 1. 1, space 1, 2, 3. Okay. Those are both 2s. We don't really know where. Well, I guess this is a 3. Okay. Okay, okay. This is a 1. 4 is already over here. Which then makes... Need 2 1s left? 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's 10. Cool. That means this is 4. This is 2, so that's 3. That's 2. There has to be a 1 in one of these. We don't yet know yet. Okay. 3 has to be up here, I'm pretty sure. 1 space, 1 space. Yeah, yeah. It has to be up here because it can't fit the 2. You got to fit the 2 1s down here. Okay, this is a 1, surely, right? 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2, or 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2. This is a 1 either way, I think. Alright, what else? 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 5. There's a 3 here. We can guarantee that one, I guess. Which then means, because of that, means you block that, because it's only there. That means the other 2 is here. Which then means 1 and 2. Yes, which means 1. 1. And then the 3. Then makes that blank. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space, 1, 2, or 1, 2, space, wait. 5, space, 1, 2, or 1. Yeah, okay. That's guaranteed, I think. Which, that means that's a 1, and then you have nothing there because that's done. So it has to be here. Block this because the 2 can only go up or down, which then means this is 2 space 5. 2's in here. I think we could have gotten that too, actually, but 2's there, 2's there. 1 here, 1 here, blank that. 1 has to be here vertically. Blank that, blank that. Okay, 4, which means blank, blank. Then that means blank, blank, blank. It's the world will hear my song. How do you feel about that one, Chad? That was pretty good. Under 10 minutes still for a 20 by 15. Tough puff. In the end, I couldn't do it. What is this machine? Oh, they're playing Guitar Hero. Or, you know, something like that. Why do you all have this? This is my game room. Gaming worm. That answers nothing. You're pretty good at this. I think I'll make you my music rival. No thanks. Hey, Starchild, maybe you're going about this all the wrong way. Jamming? Hell yeah. I just didn't want to click and then have the song end. I am. You remember how we were practicing earlier and you were playing a little bit? You looked like you were genuinely enjoying yourself. Maybe you don't need a magic tablet to achieve your dreams. Maybe you just need a little bit of practice. Maybe a lot of practice. But I'm sure you'll get there if you just keep at it. Practice, you say? You've introduced a new, previously unconsidered perspective on the situation, my friend. Look, I'll write down the chords I showed you today. Those would be a great start. Gee, thanks. I would appreciate that. Alright, I've decided. I'll let you guys have the tablet. I don't need it. I'm gonna practice hard and get good. That's the spirit. Well then, I guess this tablet penis is yours. If you've got no tablet, you should wish for front row tickets to one of my shows. Let's go. Tablet get. Noise. Wait, can I ask you a question? What's up, birdie? When was the last time you came to this island? I usually come to vacation once every 50 years, give or take a decade. Wow, Tsuchinoko, you must be a real old. Only 50 years, but that would mean... I found a tablet piece. It glows otherworldly light. We got an encyclopedia entry. Star Child. Age 19. Star Child's exact origin is unknown, but she claims to be from Earth, just very, very high up. She was exiled from her homeland for repeatedly causing public disturbances with her sick riffs. While she claims she'll be a famous rocker one day, nobody has actually ever seen her practice. Worm guy. Alright. World 4. Let's go. Let's go! Ooh, nice pixel art. Alright, according to the sacred sticky note, there should be a tablet somewhere on this beach. Like, in the sand? I didn't bring a comb. No, that's stupid. It has to be kept somewhere. You say something, Shell? Well, I said I didn't bring a comb earlier, but you didn't laugh. I thought it was funny. Sorry, that was me. I was trying to say, I know where you could look, but I was asphyxiating. Whoa! Whoa! Sandhead. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. I was conducting an archaeological dig when the tide came in and buried me undead. Oh. Speaking of which, you wouldn't mind getting me out of here, would you? Okay, okay. Dude, it's so much smaller. Alright. It's weird to go back to, like, small. 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. This is... Oh, wait. Oh, this is 7 is to here and here. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is probably the 2. It has to be the 2, and then 3 has to be there, and then the 1's down here. Because you can't go 1 space, 1, 2. So, 5, 4, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3. This has to be 5. This has to be 1. 6 space 7 1 1 2 6. Okay, 1 blank 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 1. This is 2, so that's here, so this is here, blank 1. Dude, a minute 30 is crazy. I'm kind of decent at this. All ready for takeoff. Ready for takeoff, huh? Alright, now that minor setback is behind us, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kwashi, and I'm an archaeologist as a hobby. Wow, I didn't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It means she studies fossils of other ancient artifacts as a hobby. This may not come... This song is sick! Wait a second, this song is... Dude, the music in this game is so good. But I too am looking into these mysterious tablets. I would love to study one up close, but I have no luck so far. I got lost in the forest and some terrible screeching monster scared me away from the cave. Now this beach is trying to kill me. This island's terrible. Nice pixel art. Why don't you stick with us? We'll have that tablet in no time. You were saying you had an idea where it could be? I've been up and down and under this beach all day, and I'm quite sure the only place left to look is the lighthouse up the cape. Sounds like a good place as any. Then it's settled. Allow me to lead the way. Nice. Dude, my 10 by 10 is quick. We know the 4 by 5 pattern. Do know the 4 by 5 pattern, that's for sure. Okay. No. Okay. Who has to be in here? "46 seconds. City skyline. We're going to the lighthouse. The background kind of has our characters already in the lighthouse there, huh? I wonder if that's my fastest 10 by 10.
Let's get that bread.
Let's get that bread. I imagine you can start to like learn patterns at some point here. 1, 2, 3, space, 6, like that. That's a pattern. That's a pattern. Can we get any top or bottoms or sides? Not really, huh? Not really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space 1. Nice. I can do math sometimes. This has to be the 3, but we don't know which direction, so the 2 has to be down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Means the 3 here can't go to there. Also means that's guaranteed now. Means this is the 2 space 1. I guess this could be the 2 that way technically. Alright. I think this has to be the 3. Yeah, that has to be the 3, and then the 4 goes in here somewhere. Okay. Same reason for this. That has to be part of the 5. It could be down here, though. I guess it has to be, because otherwise it's 6. Okay. This has to be 1 and then 6. This has to be part of the 5. This has to be the 2, so you have a 1 down here. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay. A little slower. Okay. Some long bread. Okay. Long bread, huh? Some French bread. I like how the loading screen now has 4 characters. Like the loading thing there has 4 characters. Food and travel is the stage 4. Okay. Wait, let's get that bread. It was long bread. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. 3, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1. That has to be 2. I guess that just has to be 6. And this, we don't know which end of the 6, but it has to end up over there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Yes. Yes, correct. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 1 in one of those. Okay. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Means the 2 is in those, which means 2 can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. So it has to be in here, which means there, and then 1's gonna be over there, there. Alright. This has to be part of the 5. This has to be 2. This is done. Okay, okay, okay. 3, 4, 5. Done. This is done. So it has to be here. 5, 5, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5. Done. 4. Done. 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 Ragaza Plains. Don't know what that means. We're cruising now. We're cruising. I might end a little early. This one's harder. 1 space 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 5. Wait a second. Okay. 3 4 3 1 4 3 2 1 2 2 3 1 1 1 1 3 4 4 1 1 2 2 3 3 2 3 2 2 2 2 1 2 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 space 1 2 3 4 2 blank 3. This has to be the 4 then. Yes. 2 blank blank 1 2 blank 1 blank blank 1 blank. Some sushis for us? For us? Is it a cutscene at the end of every row? I haven't paid attention. That might be the case.
Let's get that bread.
Oh, maybe when we enter into it. Oh shit, okay. That is not how you knock. That's how I knock. In any other circumstance, I would not let you within 3 kilometers of a fossil of my new destructive friend. Alright, my archaeologist as a hobby in training. Since the tablet obviously isn't just waiting for us out in the open, that must mean there's some kind of secret room. So, let's try to find that. Sounds legit. Can't argue with that logic. Ring, 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 phone call, phone call. I'll take this outside. She's a bit of a character, isn't she? Aren't we all just characters in this puzzle game spin-off we call life? So true, life. But she's helping us find the tablet, so it isn't so bad. I'm going to start with this room. Why don't you start with the stairwell, Shell? You got it. Right. Pause. There's a laptop. Laptop. I'm not like looking at the numbers or anything, so I'm not cheating or whatever. Okay. Click. Click at the thing, click at the thing. Okay, and... Alright, we're back. 9? 1, 1, 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2. Done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. 3, 1. 3, 1, 3, 1. Has to be 2 space 1 because otherwise it would be a 3, which means blank there, which means here. These are done. 6, 6, blank. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that works. That's 6. I can't count. Wait. Yeah. Okay. My bad. I almost messed that one up, huh? Chelsea's party trick. Chelsea's party trick. You win! Cutscene? Oh, okay. I think I like that as a stopping point for, Wait, hold on. How many puzzles in are we? 6 out of world 4, 1/3 of the way. Okay. Oh my. All right. So the plan is to be here for Friday's stream. Guess that's the main plan for that for now. Trying to think what I want to do as far as I think we pack it up today. I think we pack it up a little early. I know it was a little bit of a we only did a little bit of Woodcarve, then we just kind of did the browser stuff, and then this game for maybe 30 to 45 minutes. State of the play was kind of whatever. It's okay though. The reason I want to stop a little early is because there's some other stuff I would like to do before the end of the night. And otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be losing sleep anyway, but I would be losing more sleep if I went longer. Plus, don't really have a, we could like futz around for a little bit if we wanted to, but it seems like everyone's kind of quiet anyway. Everyone's kind of hanging out, which is fine. It's fine. So I think we might as well just pack it up. Friday, Vicious, I'm not entirely sure what the plan is yet as far as what game to play. There's a lot of games in mind. There's a couple, there's the 1 second long Unity game. There's also that other recommended GM Shower game. There's a lot of things on the plates of games to play. So there's that. There definitely won't be any bonus stream Saturday, I can say that with confidence, because I'll be hanging out with Dem and stuff. And then Sunday we'll be back. Super Auto Pets in the evening, obviously. But before that, maybe continue with whatever game we may have been playing. Maybe Street Fighter if I fixed it by then. Not entirely sure. I kind of don't really want to play until I fix it. I kind of don't plan on playing Street Fighter on stream really anyway. It was just that one time to sort of break the seal, and maybe now and then I'll play off stream, but anyway, I think that's it. I guess today's the last day of January, so I don't know if there's any other Puzzle and Dragon things besides the monthly quest, but yeah, I think that's about it. So I will see you Friday. I doubt there would be a bonus stream tomorrow. There's just a lot going on in my life. So even fitting in these streams feels like a bit of a, not a chore, but a challenge is what I would say. So, anyway, bye.